Hi, hello, welcome to Cat's Caffeinated Craftcast episode, I think it's 8, don't quote me. If it's 7, I know it's not 9, it's either 7 or 8. I think it's 8. Anyway, so we have another, this is going to be a very slapdash one. It's also probably going to be like 15 minutes. Lights failing, I didn't write notes, I was in the middle of filming a completely different video. And then I realized how dark it was getting, and I'm like, wait, I have to film a video where y'all see my face. I need good lighting for this shit. So, here we go. First item of business. I finished my roommate's stupid blanket. It's very big, very chunky. It does not match the measurements of the pattern I used at all. But, I mean, it's just a granny ripple blanket, so have at it. I'm mad because the color palette looks better on my bed than I think it's going to on her bed, but she also hasn't decorated her room, and I've kind of decorated my room. So there's that. Alicia, come take your blanket. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. Alright, next item of business. I made myself some baskets using acrylic stash. Just like my usual sort of 3 worsteds held together with a 10mm. So now my stash is organized a little bit differently. So we have this one, which I'm calling Earthlings, because Earthlings, and this is kind of garments and current projects. So like in here we have my new cast on, which is some lace weight with some DK that honestly looks more like it's a plump fingering. And I'm holding them double, and I'm doing the Jessie May Designs mystery crop top, my little secret crop. I'm doing that because it's cute and it was free, and I'm like, oh, cool, let me do that. But of course, this is my size 6 needle because I don't have a size 5 circular, which means I still haven't cast on my water bearer. I've been meaning to cast this on all freaking month, but I still haven't. I haven't even, like, caked up the yard. It's still sitting in its little hanks, and I'm still mad. It's got my Woodland Walk socks, which we've got, like, 5 rounds on the cuff of the second one, and we have a finished sock. I don't know what is going on with me right now, but for whatever reason, I do not want to knit this sock. I usually don't get the second sock syndrome thing that like other people do. I usually just make the first one and then I blast right through the second one, and I'm like, bam, sucks. So I don't know why I'm like sitting here like, I don't wanna at this damn sock.
Because we're all home.
But I'm knitting other things. Okay, so we have Dad's gloves, which I haven't worked on at all since the last time you saw them. I hate the cable pattern. Like, I hate the way it's written out, and I've completely retyped it in my own words and everything so that it looks more like a pattern I'd be used to knitting off of, and I just hate it. I hate it, but it's so nice, and I know my dad will really appreciate it. But hey, because of current events, I have more time to knit the things before I have to mail them off. Then we have, like, this lovely Crown Royal bag is full of all of my cotton scraps and like my 2 larger balls of cotton, and I'm going to make the Calypso crab jar hugger for my water jar, which I think I left somewhere really fucking bizarre because that's just how my life is right now. And then the other thing in here is these 2 are technically different weights, but like what I want to do is I want to make one of Kalicia's Just Feel shawls, but she mentioned on her most recent podcast on Friday that she has an idea for a new one. So I'm gonna work through what's in here, and then when we're done with that, if she doesn't have the new Just Feel shawl out, probably gonna do the Just Feel festive with this guy, and then this guy is the tassels or a border. Because I feel like I can get away with using a heavier yarn as a border, because somehow magically I always crochet borders tighter than I do the main body of the piece. Probably because borders are almost always done in single crochet and the main bodies of pieces are usually done in like half doubles or doubles. I'm sorry if I'm like doing the caffeine like hella fast talk. I really want you guys to be able to see my dumb face. Like, this corner is so dark. Okay, so there's that. So yeah, this is current projects. Then this one I'm calling my grandmother's kitchen. So that's the floor. Yes, her countertops are Betty Crocker red. Yeah, and then this is the wallpaper that's in the kitchen, and it is holding basically everything else. And then the bin that I called the Yarn with Plans bin is now the sock yarn bin, and the FO bin is now the coaster bin. So yeah, finished objects were the 2 baskets and the blanket. Whips are the new crop top, Dad's gloves, my socks. Technically the Beauty Keeper's quilt is still a whip, but not an active whip because it just happens. And then, this is my caboodle full of needle felting things. I worked a little teeny tiny bit on a whale shark. It's vaguely disproportionate. I need to smoosh down his back fin here. And so, yeah. Yeah, so as you can see, I am genuinely worried that I might run out of stash. And most of this is a worsted acrylic. There's some sport weight acrylic in there, and I don't know what to do with it, but we'll see. I'll probably just keep making baskets like an idiot, using it up. But at the very least then, if I don't have any stash yarn, 1, when I do have money, I won't feel guilty about spending it on yarn because I don't have yarn. And 2, I won't feel guilty about asking people to buy me yarn. I know I usually cover a whole bunch of other topics, but there were some things I was going to talk about. So, Pisces season Mal, if you didn't read the little blip I put on the screen in the episode I put up on Saturday, sorry it was late, things got crazy. I'm sure you were all very aware. It's been extended to April 1st, which is really cool, which is why I am not really mad at myself for not having finished my Woodland Walk socks and not really having cast on my water bearer, because I'm probably going to zip through that crop top. Like, it's probably going to be done tonight, tomorrow night. It's Monday right now. So the crop top might actually be done by the time you see this. Check Instagram, perhaps. Yeah, oh, and the crop top is a make-along, so it's a free pattern right now. It hasn't been edited, and it hasn't been tested, so technically we are all testing this pattern, and basically, whatever yarn you have on hand in your stash to get 20 stitches in 4 inches and 28 rows in 4 stitches, and bam, wham bam, you can make this presumably very cute crop top. I'm making it a really odd color combination because it was the only thing that wasn't already claimed for another project that I thought I would wear. And I was trying to get gauge with just the DK, the green, and it just wasn't working. So I put in that lace, which it's an interesting combo. I'll make sure that editing me puts in some good clips of it, or at least a good picture. Or you could go check out Instagram. You know, there's always a better picture of my things on Instagram and on Ravelry. I made sourdough pancakes today with all of my sourdough discard. They were pretty good. I definitely like the chive and cheese and the red bell pepper and cheese ones more than the ones that I made with sesame, bonito flakes, and dulse. But I feel like that could be that I put too much dulse on them. Right now I have sun tea that I have to go grab because it's almost not sunny outside anymore, and I'm going to make some soda with my ginger bug, which is going to be really fun and really tasty. The other thing that I really wanted to talk about that I discovered while I was editing. So Knit Crate, next month, the sock yarn for the chill out is a purple marled, and I'm really hoping that it's just that those photographs and that little gif is not doing it its true justice, and it's actually a really, really pretty yarn. I'm afraid that I won't be able to knit it using a pattern, like I'll have to make a vanilla sock with it because it looks really busy. Like even the purple one, which is really close to like the black or the dark gray natural color, I don't even remember what it is, looks really busy. Like all three of them look really busy, and I don't want to swap to the main crate because it's just the sport weight version of what I got for my socks this month. So it's the Uru Yarns Sugared Sport, so it's like the exact same fiber content, just in a sport weight. And I don't know, while I would totally be down with making a sparkly, I feel like sparkly socks are more wearable than sparkly garments, and they give you 2 100-gram skeins of it, and I know that I'd be able to make a garment for myself, like some sort of tank top, with 200 grams of sport, and I just feel like I wouldn't really wear it. So we're gonna stick with the sock. We're gonna see what happens, hoping that this purple here is close enough to the purple there, or like not clashy with the purple there, that I can do contrasts and try and tame the marl a little bit, because it's nutty. Well, if editing me discovers anything else I wanted to talk about when it's more light-y, I'll do that. Alright, sorry for the super short one, sorry for talking really quickly. I love you, stay safe, enjoy your knitting, crocheting, crafting, yada yada, blah blah blah.